What's going on, guys? It's Jason, the Arizona Desert Fisherman, here with you for another review. Today we're going to be looking at SmartBaits again. I just can't get over their color changing technology. You know, they sent me the Gifted Grub, the Foxy Frog, the Mighty Minnow, and then a couple of crankbaits. And I also have this right here. This is their take on a stickworm. It's called the Smart Bomb, and it's really, really cool. The front half of it here, I know it's really hard to tell the difference in the color right now, just because of the temperature in here and the lighting, but the front half right here is pumpkin seed, and that color does not change. Then you have this segment here, and then right here, this back half, this is actually watermelon color when it's at the right temperature. And then when it goes through cold temperature, cold water, it turns into a blood red. It turns into a June bug color. So that is really cool that, you know, only part of it changes. SmartBait's whole take on the color change technology is that they're trying to imitate wounded bait. You know, if you guys don't know already, SmartBaits is from New York. I've been working with them for a little while here. They have a few other soft plastics that I'd like to get. One in particular is the Brainy Bugger. I mean, that thing just looks really cool. And show you here the silhouette on the back of the package. I've had a lot of luck with the SmartBaits, especially the crankbait. Unfortunately, I lost it on a snag, so I'm kind of beating myself up over that because it was actually producing some really nice smallmouth bass the other day. Now with this Smart Bomb right here, the first thing is this is a very heavy-duty plastic, but the bait itself is not heavy. I mean, it's about the same weight as a wacky worm, you know, just a regular Gary Yamamoto stickworm. It's about the same weight, but the thing that sets this aside is, let me see if I could get it to stop moving, that tail is tapered. You're not going to find that on a lot of stick worms. What they're going to be is flat like that on both ends. So having that taper on the tail really gives it more of an action and more of a lifelike look to it. So that's really, really nice. There's a lot of fleck in the body, if you guys can see that. You know, like I said before with the stretch test, I mean, there's absolutely no tears, and it just bounces right back to shape. Not only do I use this on a Wacky Rig, but I will also drop shot with it, you know, and just have it kind of sitting there. The one thing that I like to use is something that we got in one of the subscription boxes. They were in a panfish box, but they were called walleye standout drop shot hooks. And exactly how it sounds, the hooks literally stand off of the line just like that. And, you know, because sometimes when you drop shot a rig, you'll have your line here and the hook will just kind of fall in place with the line instead of sticking straight out like that, which is what a drop shot rig is for. And those hooks do that. They stick out perfectly. So I'll use those on this, and you know, I'll hook them up to about right here because they're fairly large, and it'll just kind of sit there like that. And then when I jig with it, you know, that'll start going all over the place. And I mean, I've caught numerous smallmouth bass on this. I actually caught a couple of drum on this. I've been catching a lot of drum on bass baits lately. You know, so this is definitely one of those lures that you guys need to check out. I will leave a link to SmartBait's website down below in the description box. And keep looking out for these guys because their company is going to go higher and higher with the success of their lures. Especially, like I said, those crankbaits. I mean, those things are just killer. And the color change on them, it's not a complete 100% change right away instantly. It's a gradual change with the varying water temperature. So you're not going to dip it in and turn it from green to blood red like I did immediately, because you're not going to have, you know, I put them in a bowl of water that was in the freezer for 20 minutes You're not going to have that unless you're ice fishing. You're going to have little pockets of water all over the place that are going to be different temperatures, so it's going to change it to red and then back to whatever color it was before. You know, it could change colors 3 times on one cast while you're reeling it in. And that's something, like I said, that sets this company aside by far. Very nice people to work with. I'll leave the link in the description box. Definitely, guys, go and check out SmartBaits. I mean, like I said, they're a newer company, and their lures are going to skyrocket here as soon as it catches fire. So, Smart Bomb, definitely try these out. Thank you guys very much for watching today, and I'll see you guys next time.